Okay, let's start on SB32. Let's take a look at number 5. Peggy is making a quilt using panels that are 1/2 foot by 1/2 foot. The quilt is 5.5 feet long and 4 feet wide. Part A says, let each square of the grid below represent 1/2 foot by 1/2 foot. So this would be 1/2 foot by 1/2 foot. Draw a rectangle on the grid to represent the quilt. All right, let's start with 5.5 feet long. So if this is 1/2 foot, 2 of them would make 1 foot, right? There's 1 foot, 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet. Okay, so this would be 5 feet long, but I have 5.5. So I'll do my last half right there, 5.5. Okay, and then 4 feet wide. So I'm going to do this thing again. 1/2 makes 1 whole. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4. So I go all the way across and make my rectangle. All right, and there I did part A where it says draw a rectangle on the grid to represent the quilt. And here I have this area is 5.5, and this, I'm sorry, that is the length, not the area, and this width is 4 feet. Okay, so 4 feet and 5.5 feet. And I have to find the area, all of this inside. I could count these squares, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then there's 11 across. So that's 11 squares. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares. 8 squares. Now, part B says, what is the area of the rectangle? Explain how you found your answer. I'm sorry, the area of the quilt. Explain how you found your answer. Well, we know area equals length times width. So we can go 5.5 times 4. And I know that when I multiply fractions, I have to have numerator over denominator times numerator over denominator. So I'm going to have to change this fraction, this mixed number, into an improper fraction. And I'll do that by multiplying 5 times 2, that's 10, and adding one more is 11 over 2. And then for this 4, I'm going to just put it over 1. You could multiply straight across. You can also cross cancel to reduce. So I'm going to do that here. 2 divided by 2, I'm going to divide both of these by 2. They have a like term and it's 2. That's 1. And that 4 divided by 2 would be 2. So then I get 22 over 1, which is just 22. And the area, ooh, oh dear, let's see. So the area is 22 square feet. How did I find your answer? How did I explain how you found your answer? You could say, I multiplied the length times the width and got 22 square feet. Okay. Square means you multiply 2 terms, length and width. Okay. If you were finding volume, it'd be cubed because it'd be 3 terms. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at 6. An area rug has an area of 48 square feet. 2 similar rugs have an area of 108 square feet and 192 square feet. In each rug, the length is 1 1/3 times the width. Which of the following could be the dimensions of one of the area rugs? Mark all that apply. Okay, this right here is the key thing. Okay, you could sit here and see if all of these terms fit into these numbers, and they work. Okay, but an easier way of doing this is just taking this 1 1/3 and seeing if this number times 1 1/3 equals this number. If it does, it works. If it doesn't, then it doesn't work. So you're going to do exactly that. You're going to take the first number and multiply it by 1 1/3 because it says the length is 1 1/3 times the width, okay? So I know that when I multiply fractions, it has to go numerator over denominator times numerator over denominator. So I'm going to make this look just like that. I'm going to go 6 over 1, and then I'm going to find the improper fraction of this. So 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. 4 over 3. Keep my denominator the same. Looks like I can reduce here and divide these both by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 3 divided by 6 is 2. And I've got 8 over 1, which is just 8. And yep, that works. Check, check. 8 and 6. Let's try 10 and 18. 10 times 1 1/3 equals 10 over 1 times, and I'm just going to do my work again right here because I just already did it. 4 over 3 for everything. 4 and 1, nope. 10 and 3, I can't cross cancel anything, so I'm just going to multiply straight across. 40 over 30. I'm going to stop right here because I know 3 does not divide evenly into 40. So B is out. It's not going to be 18. Let's take a look at 9. 9 times 1 1/3. And I'm taking the first term because it's the smaller term. If the next one is 1 1/3 times bigger, the next number should be bigger. Okay, so that's why I'm taking the first term, it's smaller. So I'm going to go 9 over 1 times 4 over 3, and I can cross cancel my 3 and my 9. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 3 divided by 9 is 3, and I will get 12 over 1, which is the same as 12. This works. And with 12, multiplying that by 1 1/3, I'll go 12 over 1 times 4 over 3. Can cross cancel both of these. And looks like I got 16 over 1, which equals 16. This works. And then 4 times 1 1/3. I'm going to stop right here because 4 times 2 is 8. This is like 3 times bigger. 4 times 3 would get me to 12. And this is only supposed to be 1 1/3 times. I'm not going to do the math. I know this is not going to work. And if you're hooking in just for some answers, here we go. This is the overview of SB32.